Picture this, gliding through the warm, clear waters of the ocean, and suddenly, out of the blue, a giant manta ray appears, with wings that can stretch wider than a car, and a graceful movement that looks like it's flying underwater. Mantas are some of the most breathtaking creatures in the sea. These gentle giants aren't just big, they're mysterious, very intelligent, and packed with surprises. Today, we're going to explore their world, where they live, how they socialize, and so many fascinating facts that will make you love them even more. So, snorkel up, because this is going to be a wild yet gentle ride. Manta rays call the tropical and subtropical oceans their home. You'll find them drifting peacefully through the waters of the Indian, Pacific, and Atlantic Oceans. They love warm coastal waters, but they are also spotted out in the open sea, sometimes cruising along coral reefs and even near islands where the water is full of life. The origin of mantas goes back millions of years. They're relatives of stingrays and sharks, but instead of hiding on the ocean floor like their ocean friends, mantas took to the open water, evolving those enormous wing-like fins that make them such incredible swimmers. Did you know there are actually two main species of manta ray? The reef manta ray, which tends to stick closer to coastlines and coral reefs, and the giant oceanic manta ray, which roams the open seas. And they're huge. Reef mantas can grow up to about 5.5 meters, or around 18 feet across. But the oceanic mantas, they can reach a jaw-dropping 7 meters. That's about 23 feet from tip to tip. And their weight, some can top out around 3,000 pounds. Despite their size, they glide with unbelievable elegance. Manta rays come in shades of black, gray, and white, often with beautiful, unique patterns on their bellies that no two are alike. Some even have striking black back with pure white undersides, making them look like they're wearing tuxedos of the sea. And here's a cool fact. Mantas have excellent vision. Unlike many fish, they can actually see colors, and their big eyes help them navigate the ocean with ease. This sharp eyesight may even help them recognize one another, especially when they gather in groups. Manta rays have the largest brain of any fish species. They display a level of intelligence comparable to elephants and dolphins. Manta rays are navigator masters, traveling far distance across the ocean. They have the ability to migrate long distance and return to the same feeding station year after year, suggesting a high level of awareness and long-term memory. They also have a side of playfulness and curiosity. Manta rays have been observed in engaging playful interactions with divers. They perform acrobatic maneuvers, such as complex barrel rolls and leaping into the air and back into the water, which are thought to be a form of communication with other members of their groups or simple play, who knew they can be a bit of a show-off. Speaking of groups, while you'll sometimes see one gliding solo, they often gather in what's called a squadron. That's right, a squadron of mantas. They'll swirl together in feeding frenzies for food, or even cruise side by side. Scientists believe these groups' behaviors could be a mix of feeding, cleaning, or even part of their courtship displays. Now let's talk about food. Even though mantas are massive, they eat some of the tiniest creatures in the sea. They're filter feeders, swimming with their giant mouths open wide to scoop up plankton, tiny fish, and microscopic organisms. Those two odd-looking flaps on their heads, they're called cephalic fins, and they help funnel food straight into their mouths, like built-in scoops. Sometimes groups of mantas will spin together in big circles, creating a kind of plankton tornado to make feeding even easier. It's both beautiful and effective. Pretty smart. So how long do these ocean's giants live? On average, manta rays can live about 40 to 50 years, and some have been reported to live longer than that. And about mating season? Reproduction habits of manta rays are difficult to observe in the wild. Mantas usually breed when plankton is plentiful, which means food is abundant. Males will often chase a female, sometimes 20 males, following one female in a graceful underwater parade until she chooses her partner. After a long pregnancy of about 12 to 13 months, a small pup is born and is ready for their new adventures. It's both elegant and dramatic. If you'd love to see manta rays in action, some of the best places are the Maldives, Indonesia, Hawaii, Mexico, and Australia. Imagine snorkeling or diving as one of these giants glides right past you, an experience you'll never forget. Manta rays are living proof that the ocean is full of wonder, mystery, and beauty. They're not just creatures of the sea, they're symbols of grace and freedom. So next time you think of the ocean, picture the manta ray, soaring like a bird beneath the waves. Because in the big blue world, few things are more magical. Thanks for swimming along with me today. If you enjoyed this manta ray video, hit the like button and subscribe to BearBunk for the love of animals. Remember, manta rays show us the beauty and mystery of life beneath the waves. Until next time, keep your curiosity wide open, just like a manta's wings.